You know, we have that one friend that loves toxic relationships. It seems that's all that they could ever be in. And we always think that people can grow out of these things before it's too late. And unfortunately, some people never grow out of it. Check this.
One woman is dead, her boyfriend in custody after police say he threw her over the third-floor balcony of her apartment complex. She was taken to the hospital where she died.
The incident was so gruesome that neighbors say they're still traumatized. NBC7's Kelvin Henry joins us now from the scene. Kelvin?
And now, Catherine and Michelle, I spent my day speaking to people in the community, and they say they are horrified by what happened. Now, the crews were out here today, and they were still processing the scene. And I also spoke with more neighbors that were in the immediate vicinity. They say they're still wrapping their heads around what took place.
I'm truly traumatized by what I've seen.
Charles Riddle lives steps away from where the victim lived and where the violent incident happened.
I walk out my door, and the lady that was thrown off the balcony had a bag of, I guess, her boyfriend's clothing and drops it at the elevator. And she's mad and angry, and she goes back to the apartment.
Charles says at this point, things went downhill.
But I get on the elevator and go downstairs. Before I made it to my car, I hear a commotion, and I turn around. He's got hold of her right over here, and from behind, and he heaves her over the balcony, and she cartwheels, hits head first on the ground.
Almost 24 hours later, and there is still caution tape hanging as a crew is processing what is now a crime scene. According to the San Diego Police Department, the victim was taken to a local hospital with head trauma and a broken leg, but did not survive her injuries. They said the suspect is 57-year-old Albert Turner, and the victim is 61-year-old Irene Williams. Neighbors tell NBC7 they are still shaken up by the incident and they have concerns.
Nobody is deserving of that, what he did to her yesterday.
This incident happened at San Ysidro Senior Village, which the building's website describes as their senior living community for seniors 55 and older that have experienced homelessness.
Damn. She didn't even let him call Tyrone. She just threw his shit out. She didn't even let him pack a bag. No Beyonce to the left, no nothing. Just threw his shit over. Damn. 57 and 61? You would have thought you would have learned your lesson by now. But this is the pure definition of toxic loves toxic. This is the pure definition of people who love toxic relationships will never grow out of them, no matter if they're ever presented with a healthy, normal relationship. Something's telling me that they always doing this. They always fighting. But to keep it real with you, they said it was a senior citizen community for, people or senior citizens who've experienced homelessness. So a lot of times homelessness and drug abuse goes hand in hand. So I wonder if drugs had some part of, that had some kind of play in it, because this is not sober mentality thinking, This is almost like emotional in the sense of something happened, somebody lost some money, somebody did the drugs that they were supposed to do. Like she stole his meth or some shit and the fight broke out or something. I don't know, somebody stole somebody's drug, but to me, that could be the only logical explanation of why somebody went enraged and threw somebody over the balcony. Somebody throws your clothes over the balcony, you might call them out their name, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, or you might put your hands on them and all that. But throwing somebody over the balcony, that sounds like drugs or alcohol or something was involved, to be completely honest with you. But I mean, at the end of the day, there's no excuse at all. You can't use that when you're in court of law. That I was drunk, I was high, whatever the case may be. Damn. I don't know. That's fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of funny though. Like she threw his shit over the back and he said, okay, you gonna go with my shit too. Woo! It's fucked up though. But damn, 57 and 61. So what you got about like another 20 years in prison now, huh? No matter what, yeah, you spend the rest of your life behind bars, but you 61, they got to at least give you a 15, 20 piece. So yeah, you can go on and count your days now. Life is too short. Life is way too short to be with toxic individuals. I'm going to just say that, life is way too short. I'd rather be by myself. I'm just going to put it like this. It's not worth it. It's not worth being with somebody hoping they change, or it's not worth being with somebody where the energy is just all messed up. It's not worth it. It's best to just be on your own, be by yourself. I wonder if they had a problem being by themselves, and this is why, they attracted each other. Because at 61 and 57, you would think you would learn your lesson by now, but obviously they haven't. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So all the women out there throwing out the clothes and all that, the whole movie scene shit, when they throwing the clothes out the window and they pouring bleach on your clothes, be careful. Before he pour bleach on you. Before he throw you out the window too. Folks is crazy out here now, Folks is walking on thin ice. And that was all he needed. That was probably all the clothes he had. And a little hefty bag. She didn't even let him call Tyrone. Damn, she didn't even let him call Tyrone, dog. She just threw his shit off the balcony. And that was it. He had it after that. And threw her ass over. Sometimes it's best just to be alone. Anyways, this is your favorite cousin Rich. Hope y'all learned something from this. Y'all be safe. Love and blessings.